Penn State University was created to educate people. We say that there's unparalleled access to the university for Commonwealth citizens. And it's not really unparalleled when you have a group of students who are, homeless, or who are going hungry at night, or who are struggling because they can't afford textbooks. The State College Food Bank is vastly overused, and they don't have all the resources to accommodate all our students all the time. So by creating our food pantry on campus for students, it allows them somewhere to go that's guaranteed to be there, and also takes some of that pressure off the community to have to provide for students as well. You would think that's almost implied in the fact that I spend a lot of my time running a food pantry for students, that there is a need. But the question I always get is there actually a need for it? Because I think the students in the positions themselves don't feel like they can speak up. And we do get people who walk into the pantry and feel this huge need to justify to us why they're there. If somebody's hungry, we want to feed them. If somebody's homeless, we want to house them. But the problem with it is that people don't know about it. There is a stigma on poverty, and I think that's the ethical issue, that people aren't feeling empowered, and then at the same time, it's going so hard against what we're ingrained to believe that how do you overcome that barrier? I was in a class with a professor, and I think he was a little bit frustrated because he had a student who missed class and said this student had missed class because she had to work. And he voiced his frustrations out loud in front of the whole class. So I followed up with my professor, and I sent him an email explaining a lot of the work I do and a lot of the students I work with, and explained the whole situation where you don't know where that student's coming from, and it could be she understands the value of education better than any of us. We've already talked to housing, and it doesn't look like it's gonna happen there. We talked to Out of the Cold and Hearts for the Homeless to get updates from them. I think my leadership positions just come from wanting to see other students do well, and I want to be able to provide for these students like so many people have already provided for me. I like to think that as I make the organizations and the cause of student poverty more well known, it allows other people to get involved and to understand that there are struggles happening here that might not be apparent at first. And so I like to think that's how it's making impact, by talking to groups and saying, look, we have an issue here, and then allowing them to step up. We talk to them, we educate them, and they turn around and said, okay, let's make a change.